Alright guys, so here's the diff out of the 917. It's the same diff that's in the 787. And we're going to take this apart. I'm probably going to add this into the video of part 3 of my build with the beast mode chassis, but I'm also going to, I think, maybe do this as a standalone video so we can get a bit better look at how to lock these diffs up for those who want to know or care to know. There may be some pre-made lockers out there for these, I don't know. But I do know that I haven't found any. Now this one, the play on this one is not near as bad as what it was on the rear one, and it's spinning really good. So we might just go with this. I don't know if that's a washer's depth on that, but we'll pull this over here, get y'all a little closer. Hopefully that works, guys. We'll see. Get this gear off. All right, guys, so this diff, the gear comes off right over the top of the bearing. And then you're just left with the little diff here. And the case will just crack open. And just like the other one, not much oil in there, but if you watch the video, the full video of the build, this diff was apparently leaking. But our Rlaarlo does send more gaskets in their kits, so I do have some more of these gaskets. Don't know that I'll need it because we're gonna lock it, and there'll still be some fluid in there, but it won't be tons. So we're gonna pull out these gears. There's one, and there's two. Everything looks pretty good in there, guys. We're not gonna drain it or anything like that. We're just gonna grab the washers, which I've got right here. These are Traxxas 1985 washers. They're coated for bearings, but we're gonna use them to lock this diff. So pretty little washers. We'll start with that. So we're gonna take this first gear here, the one that I'm gonna put on the bottom, and on each one of these posts, we're gonna put 2 washers on each side. So there's 2 on that side. Now we'll go 2 on this side. And that's pretty well it, guys. We'll slide that dude back in here. And of course you want the flat spot on that dude facing up. So when you put the other gear on there, it meshes right. On this one, we're just gonna do 1 on each side. And then we're gonna put this dude back in there. Okay. So there we go. She's back in there. We're gonna line these holes up here. And it's gonna look like and act like it doesn't want to go back together. So you'll put your gear back on. On the first one I messed up and I didn't have my gear on here and had to take it back apart. So we're gonna put the gear on there, get one started. It's a little finicky to get it going, guys, but then we're gonna start the one on the other side. All right, we're gonna get these other two started. I'll back off of one of these here, a couple of them. Get the gear straightened back out, guys. But you can see there's a gap. So we're just gonna ease it down a couple turns at a time on each screw and just go straight across as you're tightening them. You wanna, I just do a few turns until I get this dude all the way down. And I don't know how many different diffs, they all pretty well work the same, guys. So whether it's this particular washer or some other smaller washer, if you got smaller cars, this technique should work. Now, I didn't discover this. I learned this from Top Speed Mitchell Miner. He did it on his cars, and he's very fast, guys. I mean, so I did this on my Typhon. On the rear, I put a bot locker in the front, and I just left it like that. And then I, rather than spend the money on a locker for the back, I did this, and it's been like that for nearly 2 years, and it works fine. So almost there, guys. Keep doing it until it doesn't make one of the other ones loose, and you're good. I think that's where we're at. Yep. And there it is, guys. A locked 917 diff. It does not turn. Is 100% locked. So now we're just gonna stick it back in. The diff housing. We're good there. So I've had the video on the whole time, recording, guys, and at that whole process, once the diff's out, of course, but once you get the diff on the table, the whole process took 14.5 minutes. So, not too bad. Nice and clean, rolls great. Like I said, there's a tiny bit of play in there, but I'm not worried about that too much. We'll get the car back up here. Sure that whatever direction forward is on this dude, this one turns the same direction. So that should be it right there. Because these diffs will fit upside down, guys. If you turn it upside down, but now the diff would be turning backwards, that won't be turning forwards. So make sure you get it in there correctly. Have it, guys. Lock diff. Any questions about how that worked? What washers to use, anything like that? I'll put a link in the description to the washers if you guys want to pick those up. There'll be a link in the description if you want to pick up one of these cars. If you got anything else that you need a link to, just let me know. I'll put it in there. Y'all have an awesome day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.